Howdy folks. For me it's a Monday morning, Labor Day. Going to have a Shavette shave this morning. It is with the Luxor Pro, and I don't know, there you might be able to see there, stainless steel, a little bit on the brush side. Got a Derby Professional loaded up in there. There is a pin. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there's a pin right there. Help with the stability of the scales. Cella is the soap of the day, and that's what it looks like. It's pretty soft. The brush that I'll be using today is Omega Boar. You can tell it's got plenty of lather loaded up in there. Here's the bowl. It's got grooves in the middle of it, running on the sides. No problems getting any lather out of it. Alum block with the rubber band. Clubman Musk aftershave. Want to read what it says on the back side that you can see through there. It says, Clubman Musk Aftershave Cologne, a mysteriously masculine musk fragrance. Cools, exhilarates, soothes tender skin. World famous since 1810. It's been around a moment. And the witch hazel. Go ahead and wet the face. I went ahead and I've already used a hot towel. Bloom waters on the face. And get started with lathering up for pass number 1. There's a lot of lather in this. It didn't take much. That's a lot of lather. This brush is loaded. That's a lot. Pass number 1. If you haven't seen any videos with this soap, I haven't heard anybody complain about it. I don't know that you can find anything to complain about it, unless it's going to complain about it being too soft. It's a pretty nice soap. Rinses off pretty easy. I think I would say, especially after what other folks have said, kind of helps confirm what I think my nose is smelling is. Smells like an almond, sweet almond. It does have a nice scent to it. It's not real strong. It's light. It shouldn't interfere with any aftershaves or aftershave balm that you might want to wear afterwards. Trying to be careful right there. Got a spot that seem to catch every once in a while. Learn how to work around them. This being all steel construction, it does have a little bit of weight to it. To me, it helps with just gliding through the whiskers, having a little bit of weight behind it, like a DE razor that's got some weight to it. You can find these razors on Amazon. May have to be a little careful on the advertisement that you see, because the one when I got this one here had a photo showing that it has a notch in it, and as you can see, there's no notch. Didn't hurt my feelings any, just not what was being shown in the picture. I was interested in finding out how it would shave with the notch, but I was also interested in finding out how it shaves without the notch. Alright, gonna wet the face again for pass number 2. Can't tell there's soap that's left over. It's spreads pretty easy. It's a nice soap. There's plenty of soap here. This one here will be against the grain, this pass. I usually do two and a half passes. The half pass will be across the grain on the cheeks. Usually I don't do across the grain with the Shavette on my neck. Pass number 2. To me, it wasn't real hard to find the angle on their Shavette. First started doing my Shavette shaving January of this year. Started out with a classic samurai and a Parker SRB. SRB meaning straight razor black for the scales. It has a loading mechanism like this one here does. I had to guess, this one here, I paid around $15 for it. With it being all steel construction, I think it would last quite a while. May not be the prettiest Shavette. It's not the best looking one, but it definitely gets the job done. I'm sure if you look, you can find several designs that look a lot like that with the scales. I have noticed on Amazon there's you have to do what I call mini page flips to find them, but they're coming out with more and more Shavettes with different style scales, made out of different material, different looks. I guess, if you will, to keep up with perhaps the looks of a straight razor. The scales on a straight razor, some of them are pretty nice looking. There's one that costs a wee bit more than what these Shavettes do, that some folks are starting to latch on to. I guess you might consider maybe mid-range price when you consider $10–15 for a Shavette, upwards of $230 for one, and you can find one for right around the $60–70 mark. Both of them had, they have different loading mechanisms for the blade. I think one of them's called Slim. I think that's what it is. The other one's, I think it was Irving, Barber, I think it is. The designs are different, the looks are different, including the scales. So I guess if you're looking for something in the way of an adventure, something different, new, might be a direction to go with the Shavette. They have different styles. Nope, I think I'm good today. I don't feel like I need to do a cross the grain pass on the cheeks. They feel pretty smooth. This is a nice Shavette. I get good shaves with it. To me, one with a little bit more weight, I seem to get easier shaves with them, smoother shaves. Not that I can't with a lighter Shavette, it's just in my opinion, it's more of a learning curve for me. My whiskers are a little on the thick side, and good thing I've got facial hair, because that's where it's densely packed in growth, is where you see it right now. That area there, boy howdy, it's pretty thick, and it's back when I used to shave there, a lot of irritation right there if I wasn't real careful. But it's also hard to get close without getting irritation, so that was way back in the day, shaving with cartridges. I'm gonna see what the report says with the alum block. I know right there, I got a little bit too much pressure on it. Got some stinging going on right there. Outside of that, feels pretty good. Yeah, I knew when I did it back over there that I put too much pressure on it. Witch hazel. This is Dickinson. I don't think I've said the name brand of this, but not that you couldn't see it. Pore Perfecting Toner. This one here, like I say, it has moisturizers in it. I like using both of them. In my opinion, it makes my skin feel better. Not only does it feel better, it looks better, feels better. It's just really nice. Alright. Today the shaver. Luxor Pro. Surgical stainless steel. Looks like it's brushed. Has a Derby Professional blade in it. The brush of the day is Omega. And soap was Cella. The beard balm I'll use out off camera, Cremo. And one of the reasons why I picked this up is because the color doesn't turn my facial hair yellow. Aftershave of the day, Pinard Clubman Musk. I was kind of deciding in between the two, in between the Musk and the Clubman Vanilla. Really was thinking about the vanilla. Sometimes I guess I'm no different than anybody else. You do get a favorite, one that you like for a moment or two. Kind of goes from week to week. And the vanilla is one of them that I like. Started out with vanilla. Kind of see I do use a bit of it. It's good stuff. Hope everybody's enjoying their Labor Day weekend. Today's Monday, Labor Day. Until next time, smooth shaves.